morning, adventurers. We are in Oslo, and you guessed it, we're doing a food vlog. Today we are trying things like this, and this. I can't pronounce any of it, but it's gonna be delicious. So let's get warmed up and eat some food.
First up, we're gonna be trying a really iconic food here in Norway. It's this brown caramel colored sweet cheese. So we've come to a pretty popular bakery called Good Bread, and we're gonna try the cheese out on a sandwich. Let's do it. She's making us the sandwiches right now, and we got to taste a little bit of the cheese. It tastes amazing. It's literally like caramel flavored cheese. It's a delight. Check it out, I got a pile of it here. It's gonna be awesome.
The brown cheese is, I think it's pronounced Brunost. Sorry if I'm butchering it, but we'll put the spelling down below so you can look it up for yourselves. But basically, it's milk, cream, and whey that they boil for several hours so that the water evaporates, and then the milk turns into, it caramelizes the sugars in there, so it really becomes caramel cheese.
So we've already tasted the cheese because she insisted on giving us a sample up at the counter, which was fine because it was absolutely delicious. But we just asked her to give us a simple sandwich with the cheese, and then she put some butter on some nice grain kind of bread. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
she didn't say exactly what the kind of bread was.
She said it was a little sweeter though. I think it has raisins in it though.
Yeah, and the cheese on top. So let's give it a try.
Okay. With the bread and butter, it cuts the sweetness, but it's super creamy and cheesy. Like, I don't know, it blends really well in the sandwich. It's way less caramelly, I'd say.
It's a bit on the sweet side. You know, the bread is kind of sweet, but it's actually really weird. It's like, it has the kind of slight sharpness of cheese, but it's also sweet like caramel.
Yeah.
And there's a couple little sweet chunks of something in this bread, and it's really nice.
Cheese was amazing, but we also wanted to make sure we got some sort of fish because we're in Norway and they're known for fish. So we got a salmon sandwich. I guess for lunch here, a popular thing to do is get open-faced sandwiches with various toppings, but one of them is salmon and the other one is shrimp, these little shrimp. They didn't have it here, but if you come and you find a little shrimp sandwich, you should definitely try it.
We've got some pumpkin seed bread here that the lady at the counter recommended us. We've also got some garlic butter, there's some salmon on there, and of course a little lettuce.
And a little bit of pesto.
Yeah, and some pesto. It is very, very fresh tasting, which is what I would expect up here in Norway, but you know, all the ingredients like the lettuce and everything and the bread is like super fresh, the fish is super fresh, so when you bite into it, it just like gives you this like aromatic, flavorful feeling. It's really nice. Oslo is actually really known for having amazing coffee, and we found this place run by this guy named Tim WINDELBOE, and he's actually a coffee tasting champion.
World champion.
That's amazing.
You gotta try his coffee, right?
So we ended up getting a couple lattes and they look amazing. Sorry if any of you are coffee purists, we really love our lattes, so we decided to stick with those.
And this is like a beautiful marriage of coffee and milk.
Yeah, it's seriously like the perfect balance.
We're headed to a restaurant called Small Hans, I think, and we're eating a dish called Flesk or DUPPE. We'll definitely link to it below so you can see how it's spelled. But basically it's a pork dish. It's kind of like really thick bacon with some sauce on it and I think potatoes. But this restaurant in particular has a normal menu, but from 4 to 6 p.m. every day it serves a traditional dish. Today it happens to be from Norway, but some days it's from other countries. But it should be pretty awesome. I'm really excited to try it out. Let's go do it. So So it just arrived and it looks like huge hunks of bacon, American style bacon, and then a bunch of potatoes, and I'm not sure what the other bowl is, but we ordered 3 separate dishes and they put it all together. So I guess it's truly family style.
Ooh, baby. That is really good. Oh yeah. Just tastes like breakfast. It's amazing. Very crispy, lots of flavor.
It tastes like super high quality bacon, but not quite as salty, which I like.
Yeah, it's like perfectly salted.
Yeah.
So this is like a potato carrot kind of thing going on here. Oh man, did you try that stuff? Dude, that is amazing. Oh no, it's cauliflower.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's cauliflower and carrots, definitely. The price for each of us for this meal was about $20 USD, so it's pretty expensive. So for us, that's a lot for us. We don't usually pay that much for a meal. So for us, this is gonna be like a special treat. So not the kind of thing we'd be doing every day. But it's really popular here, so we really wanted to try it at least once. We completely demolished that. That was amazing.
For our final dish of the day, we came to Lorry. We're gonna try Norway's national dish, which is Fårikål. Again, we will write it out so you'll know how to find it. But we're also gonna try a couple other tasty dishes. I can't wait.
This looks amazing.
Yeah.
Guys, sorry in advance, it's very loud in here, but the food has arrived. This is the reindeer burger. It just comes as like a couple of patties on top of some tomatoes, or potatoes here. And then what did you end up going with? It's a stew?
Is like meat and cabbage stew, and it's their national dish, so we gotta try it, right?
It's really good. It's really dense. You know, it's definitely not like a beef hamburger. You know, it's not like crumbly at all. It's very, very dense in there. How do you like the reindeer? Did it remind you of meatloaf? It reminded me of meatloaf.
Like a meatloaf and breakfast sausage mixed together.
It's really unique,
really thick, yeah.
So these berries right here are cranberries, and they really bring the whole thing together. Mix that with the meat, it's pure magic.
This is the Fårikål, and it's the national dish of Norway. And I guess in the 70s it was voted to be their national dish, and then they had like, I don't know, some big to-do a few years ago, and they re-voted, and it got voted again. So it's mutton and cabbage stew with black pepper and potatoes, and it's like they left the meat on the bone. It is so soft. Oh my god, it's really, I mean, it's just like butter. It's just falling apart. It's amazing. Just a super well-balanced stew. I can see why it's the national dish.
We've worked our way through all the meat, and now we just have this giant chunk of cabbage, which is actually really delicious. But I don't think we're going to be able to finish it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us on our little food adventure here in Oslo. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos just like this. And go ahead and hit that like button and leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought about it.
Yeah, and as always, we'll link below to everything we tried today, as well as put the prices and the spelling of everything since we butchered it. And I guess we'll leave you here, guys. Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.